What's up, my people? So I'm at work. It is, and I'm a little early. I don't know.
Why am for kids, blood? What's wrong with kids? I'm gonna walk into my cupboard now and I find banana and a horde of fruit flies just swarming around everywhere in the cupboard. See me trying to fight them off. Like, I don't. Go back in the cupboard. Bruh, I have fruit flies flying around my house now. I just don't go in my cupboard. I don't keep anything in there. What, the wardrobe? You okay? The suitcases, the cupboard, cardboard. I don't keep anything in there apart from that because it's just like cupboards you store stuff in where eventually you might need them, but you don't need them right now. Do you know what I mean? Bro, if you see any flies, just know your kids might go in places you don't. Like, what the heck, man? A horde of fruit flies, bro, just come flying out. There's only a banana and a fermented apple in there. Rowdy. What's up, my peoples? I am back again with another video. This time it's a story time. Guys, this story time is because of what happened today. Yeah? Fresh in the moment. Alright? So, guys, you'll never believe what happened. So, imagine, as you know, it's no longer home-based working from home anymore. So I've gone into work now, yeah, and I'm sitting there and they've gone, somebody new is starting today. So I'm like, okay, you know, it is what it is. You're going to say, hi, how you doing? You know how you do to your colleagues. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. I saw the name, I saw the surname, never clocked on. I saw the name, saw the surname. I actually like that cut. What's up, my peoples? I am back again with another video. This time I am here with a story time. This story time is because of what happened today. Yeah? Today. So, as you know, it's no longer work from home, home-based jobs anymore. You know, it's a go back into the office type job, okay? So, I'm in the office now and they've come in and they said, someone new is starting today. So I said, okay, cool. Never thought anything of it. Guys, the person who came in was a person I was fucking with when I was 18 years of age. Yes, I said it. I was dealing with this guy when I was 18. And I looked at the person and you know when you see someone and you're like, yo, this is awkward. You know? Thankfully, we didn't really leave off on a bad note. It was like a kind of a cordial thing. So it wasn't too, you know, whatever, when you're not dealing with someone anymore and all of a sudden something's gone wrong. And it wasn't that type of situation. No. So how this person came about, yeah? And I know you're probably thinking, what? She was dealing with... Listen, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. waited 5 years. Yeah? 5 years, bro. This guy did not give up for 5 years. This is when I was looking, oh man. So, guys, I'm telling you, this is when I was looking, oh man. And we could just like, don't pick up that ice cream tub. Put it down. Do you know what I mean? So guys, yeah. Basically, how it started off, we knew each other from the estate. Everybody on the estate knows each other because we all play out with each other, or we went primary school with each other, or we went nursery with each other, or we went secondary school. So we all know each other from the estate, okay? So one day, I didn't really know this guy, but the person he was standing next to, I knew very well. And he was like, what, 14? I was 14. And this guy was like, yeah, you're looking good. Like, let me see you. Come, let's go to the block. I'm like, nah. I lived in that era of generation where y'all would go fuck in the block and say goodbye, okay, from my estate, okay? But not every gal was like that, okay? So I'm like, you know when you're like, you're still young and you're like, sex, nah, I'm not involved, no. Like, you don't know anything about sex at that age type thing. So I'm like to him, no, like I'm not interested in that. And I skeeted to school instantly. Like I left to go to school. Like he goes school that way, I go school this way. Goodbye. And so we kind of remained saying, hey, how you doing? What's good? We didn't really, speak too much in life for those couple years. And then when we were 18, I don't know how it started. Like I don't know how it started. I don't know how it started. I don't remember. All I remember is I had my own little gaff and I invited him around. We started getting to know each other. We started speaking, whatever. And I was like, I can't believe. How can I remember now? I said to him, I can't believe you're still onto me after 5 years have passed. Huh? Nah. I just couldn't believe it. So I was thinking, yeah, I'm in for it now. This guy must really like me. Let's see how it goes. So anyway, now, couple years. So we're dealing with each other for 2 years. The whole of me being 18 went past. And then the whole of, I was like almost 20. So about 19 and a half. So like a year and a half went past. And we're dealing with each other, whatever. There's not much strong feelings. But hey, it is what it is, okay? We were only dealing with each other. Working with somebody, yeah? You're dealing with. No, sorry. I'm not dealing with him. But working with somebody you used to deal with. I know. It's been 10 years, almost 10 years. But 10 years isn't that long ago. I think it's only been like 8 years, actually, if I'm to be realistic with you. Yeah, about 8 years. So I don't care how many years it is always going to be awkward to be working side by side with someone that you used to be dealing with, and there's a bit of a history behind that. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's like a bit of a history there. So after we finished dealing with each other, we didn't speak to each other for another 2 years. Yeah. And I moved into my own flat at 20. I moved into my own flat in 20. And then in 2017, he came round to my house. We were chilling. We were smoking a zoot. That's what we were doing, in all honesty. We didn't deal with each other ever again. We became more like acquaintances. Like, we were cordial. It didn't matter. He would come knock on my door at my house, and we'll come chat. Like, I remember how we met up. Like, we didn't speak for a couple years, and I remember I moved back to the area, and he must have been walking past, and I was going into my block, and he was like, "Oh, where are you going?" I was like, "Oh, I live here now." He asked me my door number. I was like, "Oh, 23. Then we ended up talking to one another, and he came round, but none of us instigated trying to cheat. None of us were interested in it. Honestly, we weren't. We were just both like, we want to talk to someone. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's it. That's honestly all it was. And then, I don't know what happened, yeah, but it's been like 5 years since we've spoken, since we've spoken. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking since we cheated, but we have not. Yeah, since I was 18, bro. 18. Yeah, that's a very long time ago. 18. Okay? So, when I saw him, it didn't bring up instant memories, but it brought up, I know this person. This is hella awkward. So now I'm working with you, introduce us to one another, and I'm just like, "Hey, what you saying?" And they were like, "Oh, do you guys know each other?" And I'm like, yeah, from the past, you know, we've known each other for a couple years beforehand, like from school days type stuff. To be honest with you, I don't know what was wrong with him. He hasn't always been like a quiet person. He was hella reserved today. Like, I know it's your first day, but like, you don't need to be so reserved. And it was so awkward. I was just like, why is this guy so quiet? He's not talking. Like, you know, we all sit down together and we speak about whatever. Nothing. This guy's had, well, he said his little tutu piece. He said his little tutu piece, yeah. So I don't know how this situation's going to play out. I think it's just going to be really awkward, do you know? And I must have told one of my friends, I was like, you'll never guess who came to start working where I work. And he was like, so are you going to rekindle old feelings? And I'm like, well, this is awkward. How are you going to ask me that question when I haven't even thought of it yet? Do you get it? Like, my mind isn't even thinking like that yet. But that was the first response you send me after I say, oh, excuse-moi, after I say, oh, remember so-and-so, remember Pepper? Because it's a bit fire in the workplace. Like, and he was just saying to me, oh, but if you know him, it'll be okay if you go back to somebody you slept with beforehand, because you already know them and you've slept with them before. Maybe you might not have the same feelings, or maybe you might. And I just felt to myself, I don't want to deal with him, you know? Like, what am I gonna do? End up dealing with somebody after not having sex for 4 years? Almost 4 years. And I'm just gonna end up dealing with somebody. Why would I do that? Like, that's not me. So I just kind of had to like leave that conversation over there, and we're gonna see how it goes. I feel like we're hardly gonna talk to each other there, you know. I don't think we're gonna get time to talk to one another whilst we're there. So we're gonna find out. But guys, it was so awkward. You know when you just, who are you? Do you know them ones when you're just looking at yourself like, wait, I knew the name. This is the most awkward part about anything I've just told you, yeah? And my mind has only just remembered this now. How can I, whilst I'm there, obviously they've said, oh, this person's name is starting today, and I've gone in my head, imagine if it's that person. Huh? Round the corner, like, yeah, it's that person. I'm thinking to myself, whoa, this is going on bait awkward. Like, all we did was smile at each other. We didn't even shake hands, hug, nothing. It was like, good, yeah? Nothing. Wasn't even trying to, you know, brush shoulders, nothing. Yeah? But all the time, is it 2 meter distance between everyone, okay? So, yeah. Long story short. I've never in my life have I had a job with somebody that I've been intimate with. Never, bro. Never. Honestly, I've just never. So for it to happen, I'm just like, okay, this is weird one, kids. But it's kind of a good one because there was no a confrontation about, you know, things ending. There was nothing. It was like a mutual agreement. We were calm with it. We were happy with it. It wasn't like I felt some type of way or he felt some type of way. It was just that we weren't that interested in each other. And I can understand that. I'm sure he can understand that. So, hey, it is what it is. This person has seen me naked, bro. But not this type of naked, though. But naked, though. Yeah? So, but, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel so awkward going into work. Like, I only get to stay at home during the holidays. That's the only time I get to stay at home. So, at all times, I'm basically in the office. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, man. It is what it is, you know? I think I just need to grow up. Yeah? I think I just need to grow up, get used to it. Not everybody works with somebody they've been intimate with. At least it ended like, at least y'all were cordial for a bit and y'all stopped talking or whatever. So it's not a bad situation, you know? It's not like one of them ones, you hurt me! I'm gonna kill you! You cheated on me! Do you know what I mean? It's not one of them ones where I'm like, he's da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't any of them ones that, so, not even close, bro. Not even like a touch. This is the most awkward situation been in. I don't even know how I'm gonna dead ass. I was gonna say control myself because hear what I know I don't look ideal. I don't care. I can still move, okay? But he is kind of fire now. Like, you know when the beard kicks in? Like when we must have been dealing with each other. Okay, he looked like a boy. Do you know what I mean? Okay, you look like a boy. But now, it's like, oh wow, you look kind of good. Like, the beard's everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, not even just the little mustache and the little chin hair. Bro! Anyway, like y'all will say to me, slay shaw, fix up, pattern up. I'ma fix up, I'ma pattern up. No problem, darling. No problem. Okay? I'ma fix up, I'ma pattern up. Oh my gosh, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share.
Turn my headphone down a little bit. Yeah.